Hello guys, you're all welcome back. Today's story is one that highlights the complexities of family dynamics, especially during such a joyous occasion as wedding. Our listener finds themselves navigating a challenging situation with their mother-in-law, which has created tension and stress as they prepare for their big day. This tells us that love and celebration can often be overshadowed by family conflict. Let's dive into this heartfelt account, and I encourage you to listen closely as usual, as your insight could provide valuable support and guidance for our writer. Dear Tina, my wife believes that we should simply ignore her mother's complaints, but deep down, she understands that she cannot fully enjoy our wedding without her mom's presence and support. Our budget is quite tight, but we have managed to cover the essentials. Among the items we purchased is some beautiful kente fabric for my in-laws, which they were supposed to sew into dresses for the wedding. However, as soon as my mother-in-law received her fabric, she expressed dissatisfaction with the color, suggesting a different one that is well beyond our financial means. We initially chose to overlook her comment, hoping she would come around. Yet when my wife later inquired whether she has started sewing her dress, my mother-in-law responded, "Have you given me any money to sew a dress?" This response sent my wife into a rage, but I managed to calm her down. In an effort to ease the situation, I decided we should give my mother-in-law some money to help cover the sewing cost, which I did. Days later, when my wife checked in again, my mother-in-law's reply was even more dismissive. "When I told you I didn't like the color, what did you do? It's there, you can come for it." I was present when she said this, and I could feel my frustration boiling inside me. When my wife confronted her, I chose not to intervene, believing that my mother-in-law needed to hear some home truths. Following that confrontation, she brought out the kente fabric and told us, "Take it. If I don't get anything to wear, I won't come to your wedding naked." To add to the confusion, her husband winked at us, saying that we shouldn't take her seriously, so we chose to let it go. Unfortunately, she has now begun telling others that she will not attend our wedding because we have not shown her the respect she deserves. Each day seems to bring a new complaint from her, and in her latest outburst, she even remarked, "Who is forcing you to marry when you don't have the means?" I have tried to wash my hands off the situation, but my wife is clearly worried. She claims she wouldn't mind if her mother chooses not to attend, but I can tell she is deeply concerned. I've overheard her discussing the situation with her siblings, trying to coax her mother into a more reasonable mindset. I've also heard her tell her dad that if her mother refuses to come to the wedding, it could be the last time she speaks to her. My ultimate goal is to ensure that my wife is happy and at peace on our wedding day. I want her to radiate joy in our photos and videos, capturing the essence of what this day is meant to be, a special celebration of our love. Instead, we are caught in a cycle of conflict driven by my mother-in-law's behavior, which threatens to overshadow our happiness. I would deeply appreciate any advice or suggestions from your audience on how we can navigate this difficult situation. Thanks again, guys, for joining me in this one. It's clear that weddings are not just about two people coming together, but also about the families that surround them. I invite you all to share your thoughts, advice, and experiences in the comments below. How can our listener and their wife navigate this challenging situation with grace and empathy? Let's come together as always we have to provide support and insights that could help them find a path forward. Until next time, guys, remember to cherish the whispers in the shadows and the stories that connect us all.